Hi guys, welcome to today's video on cash flow. So I've been a little bit juvenile. I've had a bit of fun with today's video. I've just got back from the bank. I wanted to physically hold and touch this. We're going to talk about what this represents in today's video. We're going to do some whiteboard calculations. I'm going to pull up my computer screen and show you a little bit around principal and interest repayments, as well as an amortization schedule of how the debt is going to be paid down on this property, and talk to you a little bit about the next project, what this means to me and what it means for our family moving forward. So keep watching, stay tuned, and guys, if you like the content, please like and subscribe. The good news, the exciting news is, as of yesterday, we now have a tenant in the apartment. So now I have all of my figures. I know what the rental income is each week, and I know what all the outgoings are. So I can share with you guys today just how much money this is going to be putting in our back pocket every month or every year from a cash flow and a debt reduction point of view. Tom just reminded me that that means it's time to put the champagne in the fridge, which he brought me to celebrate finishing the apartment, and it feels like it's all finished now with a new tenant in there. And all we have to do at this point is answer emails, and there's no more active work from us. So now we've got that passive asset, and once we get the kids down tonight, it'll be time to celebrate. So you guys love a low-tech whiteboard run through, right? Okay guys, so I'm here with my trusty whiteboard because you know how I roll, and let's get straight into it. I'm not gonna make you wait until the end. The income per month, just secured a tenant and their lease starts today at $395 a week, which works out to being $1,711 per month. So that is our entire income on this property per month. And then now let's take a look at the expenses. Starting off with the strata and insurance, I'm going to put this as a monthly breakdown. And guys, forgive my handwriting, I'm also left-handed, so I'm trying not to smudge things as I go. Now we have for that $204.50 per month, $187.50 per month. The property management fee will change based on what rent is being paid on the property, but for now I've worked this out based on the $395 a week of rent, $222 per month. It's assuming that this property re-tenants every 12 months, and when that happens you have to pay a 2-week leasing fee. Now it's ideal for me as the owner if we have the same tenant in there long term, and the worst case scenario is that you either have vacancy or 6 monthly leases renewing. That comes in at $72.41 per month. I've allowed actually quite a tight or restrictive maintenance budget here of $50 per month, and the reason that I've done such a low amount is because obviously if you've been following along the renovation journey, everything that we've installed has been brand new. All of the appliances are under warranty. If we have a problem in the next year or two, it's likely going to be something pretty minor, a call out for a blockage or something like that, or things that we can handle ourselves at not a great deal of cost. And so that's why I've put the $50 a month there, which is about $600 a year. We've opted to go for principal and interest repayments. That comes in at $964 per month, which gives our grand total of expenses as being $1,700 a month. So, can I say that this property is cash flow positive? Yes, I can. A whopping $11 per month, give or take the different sort of fluctuations that we might face as the rent increases or decreases, or we have vacancy, or we have a long-term tenant, or we have no maintenance in a given year, or we have a bunch of maintenance. You're probably thinking to yourself at this point, how does that $11 a month relate to the stack of cash Maddie was holding at the start of the video? And the answer is, it doesn't really. That's just the cash flow aspect of this property. But I also mentioned to you guys that we're opting to go principal and interest on this home loan. I've got a calculator up here. You can see the loan amount is now going to be $247,500 a month based on a 2.39% interest rate. Now, why is that loan amount higher than what we purchased the apartment apartment for. Because we got the apartment revalued after the renovation, we're now refinancing it and increasing this loan so that we can put equity into the next project. So at $964 a month principal and interest mortgage repayment, what portion of that is interest and what portion of that is principal? And you can come and Google any kind of amortization calculator online and input those same basic details here, and it will give you a breakdown of the interest and the principal monthly or annually. And that amount that I was holding, that big stack of cash earlier in the video, was actually $5,713. As you're going to see in a moment, that is the equivalent of the first year worth of principal repayments. Each year, that amount is going to increase. The interest portion will become slowly smaller and smaller, and the principal portion will become higher and higher as time goes on. So that's now essentially money that's going to be paying down debt for us, building our net worth year after year after year, and we don't have to do virtually anything for that anymore. So it's pretty awesome, I think. For me, we're choosing to reinvest this money every year into continuing to pay down debt, and in future we might look to access it. But you could view it another way. This could be that now, in perpetuity, our family holiday, a trip to Bali every year as a family of 4, is completely covered. And that is the value and the power of property investing. This money here doesn't even take into account any potential capital growth that this property might have. This is just the portion of the rent that the tenant is going to pay that's actually going towards building our wealth, rather than just paying interest and rates and property management fees and money to everybody else. This is our money. This is what we have worked for, and the great thing about it is that I don't ever have to work for it again for this property. This is just going to come in year after year after year. It doesn't hurt to clarify at this point, the figures that I've used are obviously subject to change, and things could get a lot better and things could get a lot worse. And so you have to plan, particularly for a situation where things get worse. Does your property become vacant for a long period of time? Do the interest rates increase and therefore your mortgage increases? Does the rental income on the property go down significantly? So it's really important to plan in the event that things might get worse, and also just important to remember that this is almost an assumption. That amount of money is the best figure I can come up with the current information that I have. It could be better, it could be worse. But for now, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this video today. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment, and I'm looking forward to making another video for you next week. Let me know what you'd like me to put in it, and take care, guys. Thanks.